Greetings, everybody. This could be for you, which is just a general message for us. Whenever you're meant to hear it. So it's not, it's a timeless reading. So take it however it's meant to resonate with you, if it's meant to resonate or not. So I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Sunday. Greetings. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. How do I want to do this? Do I want to... I think I'm going to do these first, the Psychic Tarot first, and then I'm going to pull Traditional Tarot. Hey, sis. What's up, Zara? How you doing? I'm not bad. Vessel, how are you? Egyptian 27. What's up, Wolfie? Chrissy, what's up? Greetings. Hope everybody's well. Let's go ahead and tap in and see what the general energies are. Am I still selling jewelry? Yes. I have to, I'm gonna be honest, I be slacking on my jewelry. If you guys want me to make something, just let me know. Like, I like custom jewelry more so than anything. Like, let me know what you want and then I'll like make it for you. But other than that, yeah, I'm still selling jewelry. Just let me know what you need. Jessica, greetings. Hey, Yolanda, how are you? What's up, E? They're not tiger, they're cat's eye. Like, I need to get a feel. You reminded me I need to get a feel. They're like green, cat's eye. Like a cat's eye crystal. But that's a good concept though. Tiger, yes. Oh, you talking about this? Oh, my dad gave this to me. Yeah, my dad gave me this ring recently. I went to go visit him. Okay. First card, what we got, what we have here. Movement, choices, and decisions. That's like the Two of Wands. That's like the Two of Wands. Accelerated motion. Eight of Wands. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Material harvest, Nine of Pentacles. Trapped in fear, which is the Eight of Swords. Greetings, Bianca. Waiting game, which is like the Two of Wands. The Seven of Stand Your Ground is the Seven of Wands. And the last card that wanted to come out is Memories of Love, which is the Six of Cups. All right. God, this could be anything in the matters of the heart, but it sounds like a love reading. So far, what I'm picking up is like... so far, what I'm picking up from this is someone is like trying to figure out, trying to make a decision, okay? Like they're back and forth in their mind about this decision. It's causing them to go into this cycle or this loop. Okay, this is the energy I'm picking up because somebody's waiting. Someone's waiting for something to move, like something to happen. This woman's like, she looks like she's wishing on a star. Oh. Oh, okay. I be getting epiphanies. And that was random. Okay, so before I even sat down to do this reading, I heard that Disney song. I think it's on Pinocchio. When You Wish Upon a Star or some shit like that. I was about to start singing it. It's kind of corny, but I was about to start singing it randomly. Because I was drawn to these cards. These cards, these tarot, they're like mythical fairy tale. Like they have different fairy tales and stories. This is Aladdin in this deck. So they have all the, like, it's very childlike. And I was drawn to use these cards today for this reading. So I'm wondering, it's like something about a wish, a desire of you or another person's desire. It's something with that, and someone's waiting. They're wishing upon this star with the Eight of Wands. Accelerated motion, waiting for something to manifest, waiting for their material harvest. So this could be different things for each and every one of you because your stories are different, your desires are unique, so it's not going to be the same scenario or same subject or topic. You know, it doesn't have to be work related for everyone, it doesn't have to be love related for everyone. It could be something different, of course, for each and every one of you. But someone is like stuck and they're kind of trapped in this decision. I'm getting multiple energies. Could be you or someone else, but I feel like someone is waiting for a desire or something to happen, but not realizing that there's a choice that they need to make in order for that. Thank you, sis. There's a choice, a decision that needs to be made in order for this to move forward. Someone could also be wavering in their faith when it comes to something, when it comes to a desire or a wish. For others of you, this is someone around you or someone that you know. I'm also getting two different energies. Like someone's on the, okay, if this is like a two-part situation, say it's a love situation, or say you're waiting for a job to call you back, or you're waiting for a house situation or something, some type of application you put in for a home or an apartment or whatever to come through, or something else where there's another person or company or something on the other end. So one party is waiting for something to come to fruition, and the other party is like stuck in their head and stuck in their mind, and it's messing up the energy. It's like you guys are not on the same page. If this is you in spirit, where you're waiting for spirit to come through with something, but they're waiting on your energy to shift. There's something with that. There's an energy of needing to find balance. You have two twos here. You also have two eights. There's something with mirroring energy. And also you have a 9 and a 6. If you flip either or, they're the same number. So something with mirroring, something with needing to find balance. I've been seeing 8s a lot too, so I don't know if that resonates with any of you guys, but I've been seeing a lot of 8s. It's a seed that's planted. For some of you, it is like something with a financial situation that you're waiting and you're stressed out about it. I just get like this feeling like two people waiting. Like it's almost like, let's use this as an example where you guys know that you're supposed to meet up, you and another person are supposed to meet up or something, but one of you guys missed the time. So it seems like one or the other person is standing the other up. So let's say the other person's waiting to hear back from the other person to meet up with them, and the other person's already at the destination waiting for this person to show up, but it's like miscommunication. This is the type of energy that I'm getting. But I feel like it's more so of energy, more so than it is something more, what do you call it? What's the right word? Mundane, or like that type of situation. That was just an example. The 6 of memories of love. It is for some of you something to do with love. So it's like a past energy. It doesn't have to be like a past love situation. For some of you guys are thinking about past desires, your hopes and your dreams that you've wanted, and kind of looking back at those things that maybe didn't work out, and there's a fear that it's not going to come to pass with something that you currently have your heart set on right now. But if this is involving another person, it's kind of like someone's wishing. Like this, even to me, is like someone setting out intentions. Someone setting out some type of intentions. Could be literally like candle magic or something like that, or just this is just someone's fire, their flame burning inside of them, still desiring for something. Let's get into the tarot, the Ten of Cups. You know, this is weird. Okay, I don't know. This is the Two of Cups in this deck, but it's mirroring. They're lovers. I didn't read the story in this, in this, what the story is, the fairy tale of this, this particular card. But the Two of Cups, I vaguely, actually, I'm lying. And I don't like saying that, but I'm not lying. But you know what I mean. Like, I didn't really go into it in depth. I should have said it that way. I didn't read the story, but I read like some of the descriptions, and in the book, it said something about like their love or something. Like it was some odds against their connection or something. Okay, so this is a story based in Iraq. If that means anything to anybody. Okay, if that means anything to you, Iraq, I don't know. Same-sex relationships for some of you, specifically if you're men, that might resonate with you. Um, it says though their initial meeting was rocky, they came to love each other very much as opposites who complete each other. So yeah, this was something. You guys are opposites from whoever this person is, or whatever the situation is. It's different from what you're used to. Oh wow, Dara, that's crazy. So I haven't even shuffled yet. Let me shuffle, and we're gonna get into this. God, let me not make this about love. Like, what is this? Of course, whatever you want, but like, why? Boo! I don't want to hear anything about love. All right, let's see. I'm just kidding. Something's wrong with me. Okay, you have the Empress. It's so cute. It's Virgin Mary. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Five of Swords. This is Isis. Oh, okay. All right. Eight of Wands in this deck. The Four of Wands. These cards are so pretty. These are beautiful cards. I love them. The Page of Wands. The Six of Cups in this deck as well. So you have some doubles. The Ace of Wands. And the Sun. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. So the Empress card is here. The Nine of Pentacles. So you guys, so like someone of strong faith. Greetings. There's someone of a strong faith here with the Empress card. It's a Virgin Mary, the Divine Mother energy. So someone, it could be that it's one or two things that I'm picking up on is like someone is of a strong belief system, strong faith when it comes to love or when it comes to whatever their heart desire is, and having a strong faith and belief in that, but not just so much in, it's more so like with your spiritual self having faith and then therefore trusting, being able to trust in this situation, whatever this is that resonates with you. With the Nine of Pentacles, someone is waiting. Oh, and that's another double because the Nine of, what was it? Material Harvest. That's the Nine of Pentacles in that deck. So you have Nine of Pentacles twice, Eight of Wands twice, Six of Cups twice. So those are doubles. Okay, so there's something with that that stands out. So the Nine of Pentacles in this deck is a masculine energy. So someone's waiting for their harvest to come in, and it could be a male energy. I'm also getting that Virgin Mary could be someone's passed over loved one. Strong feminine energy. Someone's asking for financial help or assistance or something like that. If you have not taken this to your ancestors, I would say, especially if there's like it's like a mothering, nurturing energy around, take things up with them. The Five of Swords, this is the story of Isis mourning over her, the loss of her mate, Osiris. So something with past over loved ones. Someone could be mourning the loss of a connection with someone right now. Someone is like, the energy that I'm picking up is like kind of like different scenarios, and I'm trying to piece it all together, and it's like, Spirit, you're going to have to help me. I'm sorry to hear that. It's horrible. Ew. I feel like even though, I'm sorry about that, you guys. That's horrible. I know that's not easy to deal with. I feel like for some of you, like, there was a there was some type of loss when it comes to this. Okay, so if whatever the loss was, it's still some type of faith here. But if this is a situation where you didn't lose someone to death per se, it could be a loss of a connection or a feeling of some type of loss, that you went through some type of heavy separation or breakup or some sort of like divorce. Because the Four of Wands is two people um, wed. Like it's a marriage, it's a wedding that's taking place. So someone is still hoping or still desiring that something comes together for them, whether it's love, whether it's like a financial situation. Someone is still having faith and belief in this, that it's going to happen. For some of you, if you feel like you've lost it or you feel hopeless, there's divine support around you. Tap into that when you're going through those tough times, because it's easy to dwell in that energy. Spirit's telling you to tap in. Tap into your spiritual support system that you do have. Someone may still, be hoping for the best with a lover. Someone's watching someone from afar with a Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles could be someone watching a loved one. Does not have to be a romantic partner. It could be someone that you're no longer friends with. It could be anything, but still sending them well wishes. With the Eight of Wands, there's a message that's coming through swiftly, soon. To me, this is somebody's ancestor. It's some type of divine message. I don't necessarily feel like it's a message outside, like, from a person or a job or something just yet. I feel like there's a spiritual message that's going to come first before that. It is something that's going to give you hope, or something that lets you know that all is not lost. And whatever the situation is, like I said, it does not have to be one specific thing. Take it as it applies to your personal situation. And you have the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's something you're going to celebrate. This is childlike energy. This message could come from this Empress. I really feel like the Empress is a spirit guide or something. I'm not really getting too much like it's a person, a physical, actual person. I feel like this is an energy, like a higher spirit, a higher source. Six of Cups. This childlike energy right here is coming out. So this could be something that you put in the past that you thought was never going to work, or something that you put a lot of efforts into, as maybe it was a childhood dream or something that you had. You kind of put it on the back burner, and I feel like it's coming to pass for you. Could be children involved. For some of you, your desire and wishes involving children or a child. Could be something like situation that you desire for your children or something like that. Take whatever resonates for you. Like I said, it's going to resonate differently, however this stands out. But you have the Three of Pentacles. This is rejoicing in spite of the bullshit. You see these little, they up to no good. And this little girl or whatever, she's minding her business. And you have these little evil little troll things in the back lurking, trying to steal her joy, trying to steal her coins, but it's not going to happen. So, and it's right underneath the Five of Swords. So what was meant to break you and keep you in this place of sadness? Because you know the story of Isis and Osiris, or Aset and Osiris. You know the story about that. She gathered the remnants of her mate. She found the pieces of him and put them back together. So for some of you, this is like whatever spirit brings together. What is it? I know y'all know. I need my Bible dictionaries out there. I know y'all know. What God brings together, no man can tear apart, basically. And that's anything that spirit is placed for you. Like what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. Nobody can take it from you or steal it from you. If this isn't, yes, thank you, Ilani. And if this is in regards to love, if it's a true divine connection and love that spirit has blessed and put together, nobody's able to separate that from you. It's not going to happen. If it's someone that you have not yet met yet, if it's been given to you that you're going to be blessed with a divine connection in your lifetime, you got to trust and believe that no matter what you've been through in the past does not mean that it's not going to happen. Nothing can take that away. If it's a job you've been promised, if it's a home, if it's a health situation, like if spirit promised that to you, if you asked for it, you petitioned it, if it's of your highest good, nobody can take that from you. So I feel like with the Four of Wands being here, this is the marriage. If I'm not mistaken, I might be fucking up the story a little bit, but if I'm not mistaken, when Aset found the remnants of Osiris, they put them back together. I believe she had their son, which is right here. And this is the last card, and it's the sun card. Interesting. That's interesting. So it's like the Mother Mary energy too, the Jesus, the Immaculate Conception, that type of thing. That Holy Trinity energy. What's meant to come to pass, except the D. Yes, I remember that. And I think that's why it was a miracle pregnancy or miracle conception or something, because he didn't have, anyway. But I'm speaking of it in more of a practical level. It's more to it than that. It's symbolic meanings of all of that. It's more, I'm saying it in a way of like more of a, not fairy tale. How do I explain it? Like explaining the story in a way of like it's more of a practical thing, but there's spiritual symbolism behind the story in itself. But just like the Bible, you can interpret it in a deeper level than just taking it verbatim. Like, oh, okay, this angel came to Mary and put the seed in her, and you know what I mean. So this just lets me know that whatever was meant to destroy you or destroy your situations, whatever it is for you specifically, the viewer, if this resonates with you, it's not going to happen. There is going to be something that does come together in completion, no matter what the enemy tries. Because it's funny that the Five of Swords, because this is set, right? Yeah, this is set, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the Osiris's brother that dismembered him. So that's the shadow energy. That's the shadow figure in this. And then right underneath it with the Three of Pentacles, there's these little evil little goblins in the back. So let me check, because I don't like giving out false information. So I'm going to check this before I say all this. But I feel like Spirit's making a point. No. Egyptian mythology, Osiris, Set, and Isis. The five swords represent a fight won through deceit. Set overthrows his brother Osiris and is seen gloating over his brother's inconsolable wife, Isis. No, that's Isis in this card. While Set represents a tyrant of a victor, Isis is defeated, combat with who will eventually bring about Set's defeat, which she ended up doing that shit. I think she got the help of Anubis, if I'm not mistaken. I think Anubis was with her. I can't remember the story, but gotta go back and read that. It's been a long time. So yeah, this is just pretty much saying that no matter what this is that's trying to throw shit off, it's not gonna happen. And sometimes it's in the mind, because the Five of Swords represents our mental state, that place of being in conflict and not knowing how things are going to work out, because it looks like the enemy had won. I know how that feels when you're in a position where it looks like some shit's not going to work out in your favor, and it looks like those that are, in the position of being the enemy or whatever, it looks like they're getting away with it, or they are in a better position than you. You got to let things play out. It's almost like, I always say this, like, God is like so funny because, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to call it God, the Heavenly Father. It's funny because what they do is they allow the fucked up people to have their glory and think that they're getting away with whatever, and they just get to sit in that position for a time, for a second, and laugh and think that they doing something. And then at the last minute, Spirit flips the script and like does something way beyond whatever. It just like, it's funny. It's like really funny to see. It's like those prank videos where a man finds out his wife is cheating or something, and then he's like doing all this cute shit for her, and she's like, oh my god, you got me something, what is this? It was this video I was watching. It was a recent one. I've seen a couple of videos like that, but it was something recent where this woman was in the kitchen. I don't know if it was real or if it was fake or something. I don't know if it was like them trying to go viral. I don't know what it was, but it's just the point. So it was like, oh my gosh, you better have got me a handbag, like she's already on some bullshit anyway, like, oh my god, did you get me something? What is this? And he was like, it's it was a test to see if the child was his or something, and he recorded it and he made her feel stupid. So it was just like, it's kind of like that. Just kind of got to let people just play that role of thinking they're doing something, or even if it's not like another person outside of you, it's the enemy, that energy that thinks it's one, it's got the best of you, it's got a hold of your mind, it's telling you all these lies, and it's got you in this dark place. But then spirit uses that for your greater good, to strengthen you, or to help you learn something, or to gain wisdom about yourself, and that way you can defeat that energy. There's another situation too. I had some crazy shit happen to me this week. Some crazy stuff happened to me. Yes. When I was on the phone. No, I was on an IG call with one of my sisters, calling my sisters, and she was telling me about her, her situation, what's going on with her and her husband, and she asked me some questions. And when I said something, I was like, I feel like God is doing this or such and such for me, and all of a sudden the call just got crazy. Like the quality of the call just started fucking up, and we tried to call each other back on the IG thing, and it wouldn't allow us to. So she was like, fuck it, just call my phone. So I called her, and some little entity tried to come through and say some crazy shit to her about me, like basically saying I don't want her to have whatever this thing is that she's talking about me, saying I don't want her to have it. I don't want this. Basically, I'm keeping my business private, but it was saying I don't want that for her. Basically saying that, and she was like, I don't like that. I just heard it, and I said, oh, really? I was pissed off. So when I got off that call with her, I went in my room and I just went into a little space, and I had to go into battle a little bit with that, because I was pissed off. Like, how dare you, whatever this little energy is coming in, trying to fuck with my sister, trying to get to me, but like using people to get to me. Like, you weak ass energy, wherever you're coming from anyway. I just had to dismantle that. But anyway, I had a dream about that thing earlier. I had a dream about that thing. When I think it was last week. Last week when I was asleep, I had this dream that I was in a tunnel. I had a dream that I was in this little tunnel, and it was like blue. Kind of looked like a video game. Kind of looked like, I don't know, the best way I can describe it is it looked like a bluish light in it, and this little shadow figure thing. It was a shadow thing there, and it kept like jumping. It was like a jumper spirit. Like, it wouldn't stay the same. It was like shape-shifting into different things. If you guys ever seen the video game Kingdom Hearts, it's like, it came out when I was a kid. It was like, I think it came out in the early 2000s or mid 2000s. It's called Kingdom Hearts. And when the main character, whenever he would go into battle in the video game, there would be these little shadow figures that would jump around. That's what it looked like in my dream, and he was fucking with me. He was trying to throw energy at me and all kind of different stuff like that, and he would try to distract me with different things in the background, like to throw my focus off. And it wasn't until I started using certain techniques, I'm not going to get into it because that's probably something that I have to use when I'm battling with these little demon things. But I was doing a certain thing, and it would stop whatever that energy was trying to throw at me. So basically, long story short, that dream manifested, but it manifested differently to where I learned how to dismantle that energy. So what I'm saying is, long story short, what spirit does is, like, sometimes these little things, if it's not a person physically in your life trying to play you and trying to do things to throw you off your path, or being used by these energies to do it, the actual spirit or energy entity, whatever you want to call it, because it's real shit. Some people don't believe in spirits. If you believe that there's good energies in the universe and angels and ancestors and all this shit, don't underestimate that there's some lower vibrational energies fucking with us too. And you can't be a fool with that, because if you're really calling yourself a spiritual person and all this, oh, I'm a light worker and I'm a divine feminine, divine masculine, all that shit, you got work to do, boo. And it's not fun, but it's real. You not only are protecting yourself and your mind, but you might be called to help somebody else too, especially if you have kids. If you're calling yourself a divine masculine, divine feminine, you also got to be, you're placed in certain positions to help people. Not saying that you got to be a savior to people, but if we're all a tribe and we're here to help each other, you got to put in that work too. Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh no, sis. Yeah, it teaches you strategies, and I'm learning that because I'm like, why is this happening to me? What was me? Why? But it teaches you how to step into your power and your authority, and also know the power of the divine. So when certain things like that happen, it just teaches you how to step into your power. Like Isis, she's crying. Like she's the queen. Like she's a bad bitch of the kingdom, right? But she's crying. She has her moments too, but that doesn't take away her power. We all get into that place where we do get sad, or we do get upset. We do get fearful. We do give up at times, but there's something within us that keeps it going. She brought her mate back together, and what was to come still happened. So whatever the enemy tried to set up, it didn't work. In the end, it didn't work. That's the thing. It teaches you your strength and your power. It's it's much deeper than that. So whatever is trying to throw you off of your path, it's not going to work. So you have the Ace of Wands here too. The Ace of Wands, it's an energy of creativity and manifestation. Oh no. Oh, girl. That's crazy you said that, because in my dream I was doing like Tai Chi and shit in my dream, and that's what was like, you know, it's interesting. So, Ace of Wands, that's creative energy, that's manifestation, that's divine power, that's divine inspiration. So, whatever it is, you're going to give birth to what it is that you're creating. It's going to happen. This is the result of Isis and Osiris coming together. This is that click, that puzzle piece. This is what is being manifested, being made manifest, with the sun being the last card out. The sun card is like one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck, they say. And it's ironic because today is Sunday, the day of the sun. So rebirth and transformation is the energy, new beginnings. This is an energy of self too, with the sun. Could be self-reflecting, just a lot of clarity coming through. Like I said, there's going to be a divine message that comes through, a strong one that comes through before anything else. If you're waiting on a call about a job, if you're waiting on a call about a house or some type of financial situation or something with your health, or maybe a loved one or whatever, the spiritual message is going to come through first, because you have to, and this is something I'm learning too, when you petition something to spirit, when you ask for things from God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, you present it with prayer, petitioning, and thanksgiving. With thanksgiving. So you're thanking spirit for that thing as if it's already happened. And that's the childlike energy with the Page of Wands and the Six of Cups. This is rejoicing. This is celebration. This is the energy of being receptive to receive and to give. She's rejoicing. Look, she's dancing. In spite of what that shit is doing in the back or think they doing, you can't stop the flow. You cannot do that. This is the creative energy, and it may be a solution to something you didn't know that was there. I also feel like this is divine message, but it's something working through you. Some of you guys may get some type of idea, a creative idea or plan that helps you come out of a situation. Say if you're dealing with something financially, could be an idea that comes upon you when you come out of this energy of being worried and fearful and in your head and all of that. When you come out of that energy, spirit speaks to you, that epiphany comes, that revelation comes. It's going to plant that seed, and it's going to help you bring something to fruition. It can manifest differently, but that's just the gist of what I'm getting. The energy is also gratitude, and I want to say this because I just noticed that watermelon in this card. I was watching this couple. I was guided to, it was a suggestion on my YouTube. I watch Christian videos from time to time when I'm led. Like, I watch prophetic words and stuff like that because they speak to me, especially if the title stands out to me, something that the title says, I'll click on it. Sometimes the message may not resonate, just like with readers. Readers, in a sense, are prophetic messengers, in a sense. The couple that sent to you. Yes, Ilani, them. Um, I was watching this one woman that led me to that couple, and I went to the couple's YouTube channel. Basically, the woman in the story. It's a long story. Should I share this? It's love, but apply this to any situation because it's a message of faith. Regardless, it's a message of faith. So this woman was sharing her story, and the husband, they were sharing their story. She was saying how God showed her that this messenger, this guy, he was a messenger of God on YouTube. He would give out prophetic messages and words and stuff like that, words of encouragement. And she said that God told her that this man was her husband, right? And that's like it's like popular now for women to be like, oh, God told me who my husband was. And not to say the spirit does not do that, because I do believe spirit will show people that, especially if there's something significant about that relationship. It's not for the sake of it just to be all about love and romance. As much, their story sounds like what people call in the new age community or whatever, it's twin flames. Their story sounds very similar to that. So she was guided to pack up in the middle of the night and travel to where this person was. And she had already been conversing with this person just as a, going to this person for spiritual encouragement and stuff. So it wasn't like she was stalking him or nothing like that, but she already had some type of conversations with him, basically. So she did not know where this man was. She knew where he was, like what state he was in. She was guided to go there, leave her home, get in, pack in her van. And this woman was basically homeless for those, I believe it was like 2 or 3 months of spirit guiding her to him. She eventually said she felt guided to tell him that spirit told her that he was her husband or whatever, and he was like, I feel like there's someone better for you than me, someone better suited. I feel like God just wants us to be friends and for me to, speak life into you and encourage you with the word and all that, blah blah blah. And she was like, okay, well, she said she didn't get discouraged. This woman has some crazy ass fucking faith, because I would be like, I'm taking my ass home. Let me call my family up, see if I can get like a plane ticket or something or whatever, some gas money, because she was driving. So go back home. I'm not doing this. But she said to herself, when he basically was like, I feel like we should just be friends and blah, blah, blah. She said, okay, he still doesn't get it. He's still sleeping. And I said, not sleeping, because you know how these twin flame heifers be like, oh, he's still asleep. He's not awake yet. She was speaking it in terms of Adam and Eve, when Adam was asleep, when God was preparing Eve for him or whatever. That's how she was, she was using it in that term. So she's like, he's still sleeping. So she still went on about her day. She said that she was led to go to these different places and she didn't know why. And later when they got together, she found that these were places that he grew up or whatever. But anyway, she was on the beach. She didn't have anything to eat. She said she was gone without food. And she came across a watermelon on the beach while she was sitting there. And it had like a heart-shaped sticker on it or something. And she smiled and she was happy. Like, this woman she's got some crazy faith. I commend this woman, because she didn't have nothing to eat. She was living out of her car. She didn't have anything. She didn't have anything, but they presented her a watermelon, and she said she was happy to have that watermelon. She felt like spirit was speaking to her about her husband to keep going, because she said the heart on the sticker, that the sticker shaped, or the heart shaped sticker that was on the watermelon, she said that to her that was a sign from God that the man that she was, whatever was supposed to link up with or whatever, was a man of good heart, was a good heart. So she was of gratitude. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that, Dara. But she was in gratitude in that energy. And that's how I see the Nine of Pentacles, because it's like you're seeing the fruits of your labors in the Nine of Pentacles, but you haven't completely reached that place of completion, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is like the card of family and all of that. So she still have that faith. And that's what this card is with the Nine of Pentacles. Remember I was saying this is an energy of faith and belief. It's not believing in your circumstances, but it's your faith that helps you to believe in any circumstance or situation. So, long story short, he eventually got the message from God too that this woman was his wife, and they agreed to meet up with each other. And her car wouldn't start. That's the Five of Swords energy. That her car would not start. It was like a delay or something, trying to like keep them from meeting up. But they eventually met up with each other. But Spirit made it happen. And they said they came home. This is like almost telling their story. What the fuck? This is weird. Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, Four of Wands. That's the union. That's a little crazy. And then, the Six of Swords, or the Six of Cups, is reunion card. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, and long story short, I'll check on that couple every now and then if I'm led to go on their channel, but they're doing their spiritual work individually and together. So it's not just like, oh, we just getting together just to say, oh, we're together, and it's not for the glory of you alone. It's for the glory of God and to help others. If they didn't share their story, I wouldn't be sharing it with you guys as a message of faith. That's how spirit works. That's how spirit works. And even if it's not about love for you, that applies to anything that you're believing God, the universe for. That goes with anything. And it's not an easy process. Like I said, me personally, being honest, I probably would have been like, God, fuck this. I'm stupid. I'm crazy. I'm not doing this. I'm taking my ass home. I don't know why you did this to me. That would have been me. But I got to work on my faith. And Spirit led me to wear this shirt, Jeremiah 29:11. God has plans to prosper you, not to, what is it? And I have a journal too that has that. I was guided to buy this journal back in the day. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. I had this journal for quite some time, and I was led to get it, and I'm wearing the shirt. So believe in that. Spirit's not going to leave you in a fucked up situation, even if it seems like it. And I feel like you have to go through that Five of Swords energy to get to this place with the Three of Pentacles where she's rejoicing in spite of all of this. And you guys don't have to believe in God, because I know some people, they get to a place where it's just like, oh, well, I am God and all this other stuff. Whatever you want to call it, that higher power, if you want to call it your ancestors, you want to call it the universe, whatever you want to give credit to, that energy. Imagine solutions. I love this. Laugh at your demons. Hey. Yes. Can we get a clapper? Clapping also dispels negative energies too. And I never understood. Sometimes I just randomly just clap. That's dispelling negative energies out of the atmosphere. But imagine solutions for yourself rather than what it looks like. And I have to tell myself this sometimes too. Sometimes it takes someone else helping me come out of that energy to see past what I'm seeing in that dark moment. Imagine solutions. And look, there's a heart. That heart reminds me of the watermelon story. So it's the little reminders. And maybe a heart is a signal, or it might be a message for you moving forward. Yep. You're dispelling negative energies out of your atmosphere. So whenever you guys see a heart from now on, that could be your message to keep moving, to have faith. and then laugh at your demons. Literally laugh at them. That's what she's doing. She's laughing. She's rejoicing. She's like, you're not stealing my pinnacles. I got this one pinnacle over here. Whatever y'all got going, it's not going to work. I don't know what you think. Good job, though. Nice try. I'm going to read that card because I want to see what it says. Three of Coins, which is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is Three of Coins represents learning from one another. The fierce Banjakuri. Ooh, sorry, boo. I don't know how to pronounce your name. And her, and whoever this is, teach their apprentice how to become a shaman. So they're actually her teachers. They are demanding teachers put their student is dedication. That doesn't make sense. They are demanding teachers, but their student is dedicated. All three put in hard works that pay off with success of a new generation. So these energies are here to teach you. Like I said, Spirit will use your enemies or your circumstances to give you wisdom and to teach you strategy, how to get out of these energies. Basically the same thing. So whether they're for her or against her, they're still being used to help her for her benefit. I want to read the Nine of Pentacles too, with the watermelon in the card. Vietnamese legend. The Nine of Coins represents success. Hard work and patience have resulted in a successful harvest, and now even the emperor enjoys watermelons. The road was long and hard, but the rewards well worth the effort. So that's like a sign, like when you get to that place where you're starting to see the manifestations, and it could be as small as a watermelon. That's the thing. It doesn't have to be anything big and miraculous in a way that we think it should be. That woman was not expecting to find her food on the beach. Not only was she grateful for the fact that she had something to eat, but the message that was on the watermelon as well. It was that's miraculous. That's amazing. That is a beautiful thing. It doesn't have to be something that we expect it to be, with Spirit saying like, yeah, this is going to happen for you. Even though Spirit did say that for her, she could have easily gave up. And I'm using this as an example. You don't have to take it as a love message. Just take the message of faith within it, and that trust and believe in Spirit, that Jeremiah 29:11, that Spirit has plans to prosper you, not to harm you. So it's that trust and that faith in that. I'm going to read the Sun card too while we at it, because this is what's being given birth to. Sun card. Where you at? Where are you at? Egyptian. The sun is success, birth, confidence. After passing through the difficult times, the Egyptian god Ra proves everything is illuminated with optimism and enthusiasm for the path ahead. Okay? That was a message. That went long. That went on very long. But yes, I hope that helped someone. It's not an easy message to deliver, but it came through. Spirit came through. Okay. Something is wrong with me. I'm gonna have fun with this little thing. I got that at the bookstore, and I was like, it's funny to be a troll to people, like just randomly just pull that out and just like, Anyway, but this was a good reading. I liked it. I was not expecting to be on here this long, and I always say that because I really just be like, Spirit, I'm going to deliver the message, and I'm getting off, and Spirit is like, you thought. Nice try. But yeah, much love as always, you guys. I will do a love reading separately. Might not be today. Might be some other, if not tomorrow, Tuesday. We'll see. I still haven't done my pick a card love readings yet, and I wanted to do that Thursday. I was not in the space to do it, so I honored that, and I did not do that reading, but it's all good. Much love as always. I appreciate you guys. Well, I wish the best for you. Much blessings to you, Yolanda. Thank you. Hey sis, thank you for the donation. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. You guys have a good rest of your Sunday, or whenever you're watching this. Enjoy your day, your night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.